We have our whole tilapia here, which we're going to grill. This is fresh, clean, whole tilapia. It's already been cleaned up. And to start off, we would have to like cut it on the sides and cut it really close to each other, so when we season it, the seasoning and everything would go inside really good, and after grilling it will taste amazing as well. So let's get started here. How are we cutting it up? I'm gonna slant it a bit and cut. Make sure you cut it really close to each other. Just like I'm doing here. Okay, so I have 3 sides here. Cut it like 3, and then I turn the other side, and then I cut it. Same thing we did on the other side. Cut, cut, and cut. So here we have it. As you can see, it's open, and when we season it, we can have everything go inside really, really good. So next step, I have my Maggi cube here. It's a shrimp Maggi. Because I'm actually doing fish, I have to use seafood Maggi. So this is shrimp. I'm actually going to crush it and season it on both sides. Crushing in my hand like we do in Africa. Okay, now I make sure everything goes inside really well. Because who wants a fish that is not seasoned well enough? Not me. Okay. So, I have the Maggi on one side prepped up really good. I'm going to turn the other side. And make sure I do the same thing I did on this side. With half the Maggi left. Okay. I'm going to actually put some inside as well. And then wrap the rest onto the fish. Make sure it goes in really, really well. Not forgetting the inside of the fish. Okay, so once we're done with this step, we'll let it sit for at least 30 to 45 minutes while we get our seasoning ready to come and season it. So these are the spices we're going to be using on our tilapia today. I have here a half large red onion. I have half a large sweet onion as well. I have 3 cloves of garlic right here. I have 1 teaspoon of rosemary, dry rosemary. If you have the fresh one, you can use that. It's preferably. I have half a teaspoon of anise seed here. If you don't have anise seed, you can use fennel. That works as well. I have 4 cloves right here. I have 1 shrimp Maggi. And I have a large ginger. If you want the measurement, it's going to be about 300 grams. And I have 2 habanero hot peppers here. If you don't like it hot, you can just go with 1 or omit it in the seasoning. That's fine too. So the next step right here is for me to cut it all up and grind. I choose to grind it because it gives me more flavor. That's an African thing. That's how we do it back home. But if you don't have the stuff to grind it, you can just blend it as well, and that works as well. This is ginger, onions, garlic, Maggi cube, rosemary, 2 habanero peppers. I'm grinding here to season my tilapia. I choose to grind it because it has a more flavorsome taste to it than blending. This is how we do it in Africa. Okay, so now we're here to spice up our fish. This is the end product of the spices I grinded here. This is the ginger, onion, garlic, anise, rosemary, and the Maggi I have here. Right now I'm about to apply it to my fish. So let's get started. Let's get all into it. Let's get groovy on the fish. So with the cut up sides, you make sure you have all your seasoning go inside. This enables it to have your spices go really inside the fish. Because we want the spices inside of the fish. So make sure you have your spices go into the lines cut up. Do not forget inside of the fish as well. We are allowing the infusions take place inside of the fish. Be generous with the spices, guys. You have to be generous with it. Make sure everything sits in well. Okay, I'm done with one side. Let me turn it over and repeat the same exact thing I did on the other. Get in there. Inside, guys. Inside. We need that. It's a necessity. Okay. So, I think we're done here. We actually have to let it sit for a while as well. At least an hour before you sit it in the oven to grill. So this is it, guys. It's that easy. I seasoned up tilapia. So here we have it, friends. After 35 to about 40 minutes, our tilapia is ready. As you can see here, it's taken its time to really grill out really good. And I know it tastes amazing because I had a little piece as well. So the next step here is to garnish it. That is if you choose. If you don't want to garnish it, you can just go ahead and like just have it with your pepper or your gravy or whatever you want to have it with, and eat with your banku or your kinky or yam. Anything just goes with it. It's just amazing. But I choose to garnish it because I just want it to look more appealing. So here we have it. It looks amazing, guys. This tilapia right here is gonna do wonders in my home this afternoon. I just choose to garnish it a little bit with some tomatoes and onion. Nothing fancy. If you have green peppers or red peppers, whatever peppers you have, you can choose to garnish it with it as well. But I just choose to go this way. So here we have it, friends. This is our grilled tilapia. Okay, so some people choose to eat their tilapia this way. They have the gravy go on top of the tilapia, and then after they're done with it, they garnish it with some green peppers, some scallions, red pepper, onions, tomatoes, and some peppers, and that goes so well with anything as well. It's amazing. It's amazing. Here I have tomatoes, onions, peppers, and some scallions cut up, and I'm gonna use it to garnish the tilapia. So here we go. Doesn't it look amazing, guys? Oh yeah. So here we have it. Our end product. Grilled tilapia with gravy and some vegetables.